Next I want to set the game up. So what I want to happen is when the ball goes behind the other bat and goes into the red goal or into the blue goal, I want that to count. And my game is going to be that the winner is the first person to get to 10 goals. So I need to now tell the computer, what happens when the ball collides with, hits one of the red goal blocks. So I'm going to start by clicking on the ball to open up the ball. Thank you, didn't want to open. And add an event, and it's a collision, and it's a collision with the red goal block. Now, what I need to do now is decide, well, what do I want to happen? Well, obviously on the score tab, I need to change the score to whatever value I want it to be. But there's a problem with that. And the problem is that there's only one score. But I've got a red side and a blue side. They can't both be score. And this is slightly confusing within the game because the game offers us 3 things we can count on. One is called score, which is easy. One is called lives, which might be useful if it was in a game where I could die, like Pac-Man or something like that. And one is health, which might be useful in a game, something like Tomb Raider, where you can get injured but not die every time. So I'm going to use one of these other ones to be the red score. And because my red score is red, I'm going to use the heart. So I'm going to click on that and say, every time the ball hits the red goal, I want to make the score go up by 1. Well, the go up by, rather than change to, is where I click on relative. Relative is a term used in computing to mean add. So relative 1 means add 1. So every time the ball hits the back of the red goal, the score should go up by 1. Okay, so if I test that by clicking on play, hopefully I can get the ball, let's move the blue bat completely out the way, and hopefully I can get the red bat to knock that into the goal. I think that's going to miss. This is always tends to happen. The moment you try and score a goal, it's not going to let you. And of course the thing is operating really quite slowly. And hopefully that will go. Yeah, that's typical, it's going to miss. Move the blue bat out the way. And finally, I've done a lot of playing around, it's hit and it scored a goal, but there's nothing on the screen that tells me that that's what's happened. So there's nowhere written on the screen is there anything telling me that the goal, the score for the red team, has now gone up to 1. So next we need to actually write somewhere on the screen, write what the score is.